Hello and welcome to my Dream Experiences class. Today's topic is to make your big dreams a reality. I appreciate your attending. My name is Andrea and I'll be guiding you through today's class. So I'm always curious, how did you hear about today's class and where are you calling in from? Please let me know in the comments because it's always fun to see how our community is growing throughout the world. And I appreciate your sharing. So a little bit about me, I'm calling in from Maryland, which is on the east coast of the US. And I'm a wife and mother of 4. So each day, my family and I, we live with 12 healthy habits in order to enjoy a better quality of life and also to support the success of all that God calls us to do. And because these habits have been so transformative to our lives, I do my best to offer guidance on how to both implement and stick with each of these healthy habits so that we can all live truly thriving lives together. So I'll share more about the other videos, classes, workbooks, and support groups that I offer throughout the week. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and jump right into today's class. So our goal for today is to learn how to make even your most ambitious dreams a reality. While we're together, we'll go ahead and plan out some of the details. We'll make your goals achievable and we'll set aside time to live out your dreams and some ideas to help you save for your dreams. So you can make your dreams achievable. To make them achievable, it's best to do things like plan. The more you plan, it starts to feel real. And you'll start to see more clearly the path that you'll need to take to get there. And you'll begin to see that with research and with time and saving, that it is achievable. So make time. Things start to feel more real when you have a schedule, a goal date, and a time period to travel. Also be sure to start saving. When you pinpoint the actual amount that you're going to need to save and break it down into digestible, doable savings plans, then you can achieve your goal. So plan out your details. Decide on where you'd like to go, how you'd like to get there, which airline you want to fly to that location, or if it's a train or if you want to drive. What's the best time for you to travel there? You want to consider this cost-wise, when's the best time to travel, and also to avoid any inclement weather that you might have to fight with as far as cancellations. So what's the best time to travel there, and then what's the best time of year for you to enjoy the things you'd like to enjoy, when you'll have all those events, the right weather, the festivals that you are hoping to enjoy. Where would you stay? And which specific cities or areas or landmarks would you like to visit while you're there? How far apart are those areas geographically? Is it going to be easy to travel between those places? And what's the best way to get from place to place? Will it be a train? Will it be a taxi? Will you have to rent a car?
Yeah.
Are you going to be able to have a permit to drive in that country? Which hotels or hostels are nearby that you'd like to stay in each night? Then think about how much it'll all cost. While you're looking up your answers to these questions, keep note of the cost and the days and the hours that these places and these transportations are available. And then add it all up so you can get a rough estimate of how much you'll need in order to save and enjoy all these things that you'd like to do there. Make sure you're also setting aside time. How much time are you going to need total? How long will you need to be there to really fully enjoy the experience? Write a basic itinerary of all the areas and places, events, things like that that you'd like to go to. Make sure to pay close attention to the hours and the days of these events and the places and areas they're available so you can see how it can all come together. And then once you have an idea of how long you'd like to be there to enjoy everything, just schedule the time. I highly suggest too, taking off of any responsibilities that you have a day in advance as well, and also do the same for the day after you return. So basically a free day before and after so that you can transition very easily between regular life and your vacation time. You'll also want to save up some extra money and some extra time for the unanticipated spontaneous interests. I suggest at least one whole day of free time so you can use that day if you find something else you're interested in doing. And I suggest that if you have work that you want to take off early, put in that time request early, maybe even a year in advance, whatever it takes so that you can more easily be approved. And if you have no paid time off, say you're a gig worker or you're an hourly employee, try saving for yourself over time the money that you would need for the household expenses during your time off. You can also reduce your expenses so that you can have less work hours that you have to work during that time period where you live out your dreams. And if you can, try to secure a work from home job so that you'll have far less limitations. So when saving for your dreams, do the math. You're going to kind of work backwards from the total amount that you're going to need. So if you have the total amount that you know you'll need to go enjoy that experience, then divide it up by however many months that you want to then be saving for. So if you know you have to save for, you know that your thing is in 5 months, see what you can do to divide that up over, I suggest actually 4 months, so you have a little extra time just in case something comes up. And you could calculate how much you want to save by the week or by the day too. And that makes it a little bit easier, and it feels a lot more digestible, and you can avoid kind of spending the money throughout the week or throughout the month and then not having it. So if you kind of pull it out every day, then it's much better. So then save what you need over time, lower those expenses and increase your income, save every dollar that you have in a special savings account, and that money will add up. The more you save, the faster the money will accumulate so that you can get to living your dreams sooner. And while you're saving, you can still be getting excited about your trip. Look for more details on other areas and other mom and pop shops that you want to visit. Look for any outlet converters that you might need for electronics to plug them in a different country. You'll want to look into how your cell phone will work in that other destination of choice. You want to try to see how the currency exchange is and how to prep your bank account to use your money abroad. And you want to look into who might be willing to cat sit. And be sure to enjoy the aspects of that experience each and every day while you wait and while you save, so that you can live out your dreams now and you can enjoy living out your bigger dreams and aspirations soon in the future. So you may have noticed earlier that I said that my family and I will live with 12 healthy habits in order to enjoy a better quality of life. So then, enjoying dream experiences is just one of the 12. We embrace all these healthy habits, so there'll be less bad habits to sabotage our efforts to obey God, and more good habits to support our success as we aim to do all that Yahweh has called us to do. For all these healthy habits, I offer guidance via videos, workbooks, classes, and support groups to help you to implement and stick with each habit. So if you could use more guidance with any of these habits, just know I'm here to guide you, and you can find more details on my website, which is trulythrivinglives.org. All right, so I'd love to know, how did you enjoy today's class, and what questions do you have for me? You can let me know in the comments, or you can save your questions for support group or coaching. Either way, I look forward to supporting you along your journey. All right, thanks again for attending, and I hope you have a blessed day.